What is good? It is your boy Simz here, and we're back at it again with another album reaction review. And today we got little Simz with her new album Lotus. I'm gonna be honest, like I am not the most familiar with her work. I've listened to one of her albums, which was I think the album that really blew her up back in like 2019, Gray Area, and yeah, quite a few. Actually, a really solid album. I did enjoy it. Can definitely rap. I think Kendrick has even said like she's one of her favorite artists or something like that, like favorite rappers. But yeah, I mean, due to the fact that I moved to the UK, you know, like I gotta start diving into the music here. But besides that, to be honest, like I mean, she's a really talented artist, and I've heard of other songs besides from Gray Area, but I just haven't like listened to a full album first since then. So yeah, really excited to see what she's been up to, what kind of I don't know, progressions, like how she's evolved as an artist. But yeah, I mean, since I'm not like the most knowledgeable about her and her music, I'm gonna just dive in, and you know, hopefully this will be like a good starting point for me to really dive deep into her other albums. So first song is Steve. It's a crazy hook. Damn, making me feel like I'm the guest, but I paid for that jet. Yeah, interesting. I mean, she's talking about some sort of thief. I think in the first verse she says something about like she awokened her spirit, and you know her life isn't there to be taken by like pagans and stuff. So I'm kind of sort of deduct from that, like while talking about sort of the music industry, maybe like just being, or maybe her label, something like that, feeling like you know, those people are maybe stealing her art, her joy, her money, you know, all sorts of stuff. I'm not signing a deal. Bro, financial exploitation, emotional exploitation, did she say, or something like that? So yeah, I mean, yeah, sounds like she's just really directing that sort of anger towards it seems like mostly the music industry. Yeah, so it kind of reminds me of like To Pimp a Butterfly. It's Kendrick, you know, talking about how Uncle Sam, you know, is taking his money. They're trying to taking his financially exploiting him, and like America in general, not even just record label, but America in general. So yeah, pretty fire. What did I do? But that's what abusers do. You think you're crazy and second guess your every move. Damn, you're getting gaslit too. Sat here thinking what I do, but that's what abusers do. Make you like sit around and think like that is your fault. Oh, fire! I loved how that slid into the next track. I was gonna say that, yeah, that's a really good opening track for sure. Next song is Flood. This song feels like a damn like you're you're witnessing someone in like a trance state, like dancing around a fire, and you hear like those drums, and you're just like, I don't know, like, and the way she's talking to is like really like she's almost whispering, but it's like kind of menacing at the same time, kind of scary, but yeah, I don't know, like she seems just like dialed in, 100%. Yeah, fire so far. Like she's saying all this shit with her, like her eyes roll back in her skull, like. All right, next song is Young.
Yeah.
So far, it just seems very directed at like her experience navigating the music industry, specifically, like maybe signing to a record label or whatever, and being finessed by record executives. I don't know. So we'll see if that'll be the theme for the whole album.
Creeping in my window, I get a hot flash whenever the wind blows. Nothing to my name now, and everybody knows. When I'm in need of cash, I go down to the bingo.
That's great. Like she sounds like a female Slick Rick in that. That's so funny.
Last night I asked Jenny for a quid. This is the 5th time I'm used to taking the piss. A bottle of Rio on the other side, but this is my idea of the perfect life. Living out your wildest dreams, yeah, we're just young and dumb. And there's responsibilities, don't care for anyone. Who's that?
I get the song and why she's putting on that voice and like the hook sounding like that. It's like, oh, just sort of being young and dumb or carefree or not even like, yeah, just being careless essentially. But ugh. Oh, let's keep going. Let's keep going.
Over there giving it the bidding. Sorry, I'm that girl all alone in the crowd.
Not feeling this one. I'm not feeling this one. I don't know. I don't know if it's the accent or like that she's putting on or the voice, but.
The only way I can afford is if you do a discount. Next summer,
All right, next song is Only.
you that what we think is safe to say.
This is what I'm talking about. Fire love song, for real. Alright, next song is Free. That last song I think might have been my favorite so far. This is nice too. Ooh. Oh, yeah, y'all hear that guitar?
I think that love is forgiving yourself. I think that love is offering your immediate help. I think that love is everything that we need in this world. I think the key is being honest and being yourself. I think love is understanding that people can change and loving them anyway through every stage. I read all about love. Love is something that you can't measure. No judgment, no pressure. It's your letter, your words, but remember. I think that fear is not trusting yourself. I think that fear is keeping true information withheld. I think fear can be exposed in abundance of wealth, and it creeps in when you're not loving yourself. Fear can be dressed in a form of protection. Fear can be the culprit of stolen.
Fire. That first verse talking about love, and now the second one, like with every line pretty much talking about what he thinks love is, and now this second verse start talking about fear, and like I'm assuming every single line is also gonna follow that same sort of formula where she's talking about fear is this, fear is that. I feel like fear, blah blah blah. Fire. Damn. This might be my favorite song so far. Now this is fire.
Can be impulsive and be an obsession. I think we fear all the answers, so we don't ask the questions. Yeah, I think that shit is a lethal weapon. I think we fear being naked. Then why are we obsessed with seeking perfection? Fear probably hear this and feel exposed. Fear works best when love isn't close. When love will never judge you because of your pain. Look in the mirror and say I love you unconditionally.
it's such a good written song. Damn. And I like how she like juxtaposed it too, talking about how like yeah, first verse being about love, the second one being about fear, and in the second verse she's talking about that fear does best in the absence of love, all that stuff. So yeah, just fire.
Can't hold me. My mother's locked in the can trying to get. There's a war outside, pray the people go. My mother's locked in the can trying to get.
Fire. Yeah. No, that's a 10 out of 10. That was perfect on in every regard. Yeah. Theme, lyricism, the instrumental, amazing. The hook, yeah. Yeah, no, that one touched me. That one, damn. Our next song is Peace. Featuring Moses Sumney. I haven't heard of that guy in a minute. Yeah, bro got a beautiful voice.
She was 16, trekking through the ranges to build. To now, they didn't let you in when you waited, thinking on how to balance the day shift. One thing you never harbor is
Yeah, it's such a simple but soothing beat. Like you literally just have the same like guitar loop and like some singing, like some women singing like one line.
chasing after empires online. Wishing I could falsify the grains of time. But my sleep's been
Beautiful, beautiful that song. Next song is Hollow.
to kill for me, yeah, get a man sauced up. But
Got a
what
man
kind of woman
sauced
would I
up.
aim to be if I can't even pray for me? Don't expect no loyalty is what life taught her. What a life that threw me bricks. There's a story written by your favorite author. I was going
I love that
for the
part.
team, no one going harder than me. On the road tour everywhere while I'm in the studio drafting a beat. I was writing bars in my sleep, pouring out my heart on my sleeve. You was moving like one leech. Your presence is far from the truth. They'll never forget what you told me, give up, and that my big dreams were far from a reach. And then I broke the tide and brought sand to the beach. Imposter posing, your life ain't candid. No song you make can repair the damage. Money, 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 money.
Damn, who's she talking about? Talking about fake imposter.
You wary of the sharks and then you became one. What can anyone
Said be wary of the sharks, then you became one.
Moral injury. This is no longer a
Whoever the song's about, I know they're listening to this mad as hell, man. Can't even say shit.
mystery. I know exactly how we got here. I had to accept I'd been had. Entitled people are lazy and as members we I think that's an art. Recovery ain't just for addicts. When you're gaslit, that's the work of a deeply insecure person.
Damn.
Emotionally immature person. I don't expect you're not a flawed person. But our people is who we do this for person. That's not your person.
Damn.
I accept life as its ways, but I don't have to forgive to finally be okay.
Ain't gotta forget to finally be okay. Talk that. Damn. Yeah, that was also fire. Next song is Lion. Yeah, I don't. Okay. Because I was just about to say with the last song, like, okay, maybe the first two songs were just his own thing, but it does seem to be creeping back up. That sort of, I don't know. We're just talking about like being betrayed or being tricked and like feeling like somebody had their back and being backstabbed. So, yeah, I don't know, because that song sounded like it was just one person that she was talking to, but the first two songs, it was more of like, it seemed like a general sort of attitude towards, or an attitude towards like a general entity, but maybe it could just be one singular person, like, I don't know, like it could be a Rihanna situation. got your accountant stealing money from you. I don't know.
Me not afraid no more. Is the world gonna keep up? Clear to see they can't do what she does. Come on, follow the leader. Can't deny that she's forgiving to you through the speaker. Don't break your neck.
This is a groovy, funky ass beat. Don't break your neck.
Understand I'm lowering in the prime when you see me. The rest when we see the locks done swinging. I roll up in this bitch looking at
This is the Ross with me, Rastafari.
when you see me, I ain't never scrape the surface from the power that's within me. I was down on my luck, past tense. Now it's champagne reception, smart dress, out of my hands.
So I was down on my luck, past tense.
I tried to bless if I can. Don't break your neck.
Don't break your luck. Don't break your neck looking for something like this. You never seen nothing like this. Next song is Enough. I can't lie. This is a very solid album. This is really good. I feel like this is an album that you can just put on at any time, and it'll fit any vibe. I'm liking how many different genres she's got going on in this album, and yeah, she's killing it on every song pretty much. I mean, there's only one song that I actually genuinely didn't like, but other than that, it's been up there. Next song is Blood.
Hello.
Twin, Wagwan, where are you? And how's mom?
Did he say twin? Did they say twin out here?
Long time. Hello.
Twin.
Twin.
Where are you?
Y'all don't say twin. I've been out here for like 8 months. I've never heard anybody say twin. That's crazy.
I ain't heard from you. Couldn't get one word from you.
That's why I just phoned Nurse Joe. I said I'll put her on a wage. What more can I say if she just wants to work? What?
Well, you can't replace
Okay.
the son with mine.
I'm always down for a rap combo.
Of course I'm never in the country. It's called a world tour, funnily. I knew you hit me for his money.
Well, some of us ain't got it like that, and that's not true. I'll call to check on you, and you say you'll hit me right back. Then you're gone for months, but it's nice that you find that you call for once.
For once.
Yes, for once.
You're
I'm
saying for
surprised.
once. You're saying for once.
When do you ever call me?
Alright. Distance in the dark.
Us and I've been in need of my brother's love, but that life ain't sustainable, so don't lose yourself. How's your health?
I have my days
Bro.
drift away and see
Yeah.
his face and want to trade places.
Bro, I love that shit. Like, it's just so effortless. Like, it's literally just like they're just genuinely just having a conversation. It just sounds so, but it's rhyming. Like that's so fire. I mean, cause some people, I mean, I say for the most part, like if it's by a big artist, usually like that sort of rap combo thing does work pretty good. I mean, we cry together with Kendrick. I'd say the best example is only Stan. I mean, I'm not going to get into my view on Eminem right now, but yeah, Stan, bro, like that shit always. Every time I listen, I'm like, yo, how the fuck does this sound like so natural? But yeah, and I'm getting the same feeling here. Like it's very, like I'm not even really peeping where they're rhyming the words, but it just like, I'm mostly focused on what they're actually saying. And yeah, it's just flowing. Like, so I guess it's like siblings talking.
Distance in the dark.
And they play your songs, and my co-workers ain't got no clue that you're my family. And your sister, I'm proud to be.
Yeah,
So when I hear you
okay.
talk and what you're going through, it breaks my heart into two pieces. It's like life's got two meanings.
3 series and 4 seasons. I hope you find your reasons. I found mine, I found pure weakness. Temptation like the group.
So maybe it sounds like she's actually role playing her siblings and the rappers, because I'm pretty sure it's been like 2 guys, is, or at least one of them is a rapper, and the one who's rapping right now, he's role playing her. Maybe, I think.
But I'm so low, I'm gonna stoop.
Bro, please come home soon.
I'm at home and in the booth, but I can't cuddle on this tune. Drums don't know me like you. Keys just lock me in the room.
Oh my god, you're such an artist. What does that mean? In layman's terms, nothing in between.
We're the same, but different. And we came up different. I had to take dad's whippings, then had to shake up prison.
Yeah, well, I had to hold mum crying, so all that pain I ain't buying. Yo, just step outside yourself for 1 sec. You ain't the only one that's got shit suppressed.
I ain't the only one that's got shit suppressed. You ain't the only one that's got intellect. And I only phoned you because
What?
I only phoned you because I need a friend.
My family is my armor. Oh yes, wata.
Damn, again. Perfectly written song, like quite flawless. Great performances.
I feel we've grown apart.
Our next song is Lotus. I feel like we're almost at the end. Yeah, we only got two songs left. That's crazy. I guess like each song has been pretty long, like maybe 3 or 4 minutes. Which it isn't that long, but I guess compared to a lot of the other artists I listen to, it's pretty long.
Made a few wire, betting on myself to take me higher. I'm the supplier, 1,000 million deaths within, all black attire. You call that woman too, but no, I'm my amplifier. It's more than evident, I know, I'm what they desire. Can't tell you what the future holds, on the day I'll retire. They tell me, so when you're in the public eye, I wanna see your best. I've been saying the world's fucked from when I was 12. So don't tell me what I should be speaking on if you change yourselves. My woman's always been respected, I'm still connected. And when I write, it's introspective, somewhat subjective. I'm not sure who you think I am or what you're expecting. If I'm not good enough for you, then stop investing. It's not by force you should listen. I don't expect it, but I won't tolerate a lie or be disrespected.
Damn.
Why I'm not with that public apology. Sometimes I can't believe the nerve, the hypocrisy. I'm not responsible for the world.
Damn. Yeah, she really let it all out there. Damn. I mean, yeah, pretty much the whole verse was just talking about people. I guess people online. I mean, I don't know. They could be talking a bunch of. She could be referencing like anything. Like if you could think that you're talking about everything that needs to be talked about, and another person would be like, "Oh, but what about this?" It's always like the "whataboutism" kind of deal. But and yeah, she's not having none of that. She's like, you don't know me. You don't know my opinions, well, how I feel, what I do in real life. Like not everything's just on a screen. As a matter of fact, you're living on it, like on a screen. Like that's your life. But if you ever make it into the public eye, let's see you do your best. So, yeah, fire. Really, yeah. I feel like, yeah, bro. I feel like that's like it, bro. Like. Cause it kind of reminds me of like how No Name was like, freaking when she was beefing with J. Cole, when she was pretty much like dragging him for not saying anything or being quiet on like police brutality and stuff. Like that's kind of the direction he could have gone with, but instead he said, I don't really read, so yeah. Damn. Amazing beat, amazing hook too. All the features have been killing it on this album. Rappers on those drums is going crazy. Alright, next song is Lonely. Making an album till I realized I'm the only one I need to get through.
anymore.
Yeah, shout out her and Top Boy.
Tackling all doubt. I'm used to making it with. I was lonely making an album till I realized my story's all I can pour out.
Damn. I was only making an album until I realized my story's the only one I can pour out. Hard. Man, yeah. No, this is such a good song, like sort of showcasing writer's block. Like, definitely. Trying to figure out what the hell to write about. How to make an album. Man, she has such a good voice.
God is who we both need.
Yeah, and the instrumentals have been so beautiful on this album so far. But we are on the last song, Blue, featuring the GOAT, Sampa. I know this is about to be a banger.
What would you do if all of your pennies were limitless? All of your spending be frivolous, all eyes are on you to cover the damages. Would you be So how would you feel? What would you do if you thought the world was against you? You didn't talk to an angel, told them you needed some guidance. You were suffering in silence, like you're on a desert island, feeling hopeless, lifeless. Your body contracted self-doubt, and that is a horrible virus. Is this an incurable climate? Everybody's on autopilot, but when they get the diamond in the rough with minimal effort to find it.
Damn, it's not the fact that you're not here, it's the way you disappeared. Damn. Ah, man. What a closer. That's fire. Yeah, and that concludes Lotus, my little Simz. First thoughts and then conclusions. Yeah, fire. What can I say? Yeah, that was a very intimate and just sort of a deep dive album into a very poetic and like emotional, intelligent artist. Yeah, I mean, damn. I mean, I feel like every song like deserves to be dissected for itself. I mean, I'd say like the one sort of running theme that she hit on like maybe 3, maybe 4 songs is just the sort of, I don't know, this pent up anger or feeling of betrayal by I don't know who, but someone or something. And but besides that, she also talked about so much more. Talked about I guess like family issues, like her being an artist, being on tour, feeling lonely, not having anybody to talk to, trying to reach out to family, but at the same time feeling like a disconnect there, because you know, I feel like when you become successful because of the way that you're able to like share your emotions, you probably get this feeling of I don't know if it's superiority, but like, yeah, you kind of feel like nobody really gets it, like I'm special, and that's why like, you know, all these people gravitate towards me because like my music, because I'm able to express in a specific way. But in reality, you know, a lot of people feel that way. A lot of people have trauma, and so yeah, that's sort of what I got from that one. I think the song is called Blood. But damn, that Free song, amazing. I feel like I really like her music because it's very poetic and very artistic, but it's not so, it's not too abstract. Like, it's still abstract in a sense, but it's not like convoluted. It's not goddamn having to Google a damn reference to figure out what the hell she's talking about, and then from there on have to Google like 10 other references to tie it all together. So yeah, it's very, yeah, honestly very similar to Kendrick Lamar, where it's like it's very deep, poetic, and abstract to a certain point, and experimental, but like you can still, you know, you can still easily connect to it if you just approach it with an open mind. But and not to say I don't like, you know, super abstract experimental artists where you do have to like sit with it like multiple times, multiple listens. But yeah, like just for a first time listen, like I really do appreciate that, especially because it's not lazy writing either. It's very like I said, it's very poetic, very thoughtful, and very just like well written. Like I don't know, it's just like it's like just reading a well written book, like where it doesn't feel like bumpy or like shaky. It's like like I don't know why you rhymed that word or why you tried to fit that in or whatever. So it feels very natural and organic. So, and that's kind of how this album, and I feel like just Lil Simz in general, her music feels like. So because I did get that same sort of feeling listening to Gray Area. So I don't know why I haven't been tapped in more to her music. I don't know, but yeah, I think this is definitely a sign to go into her. I think she's dropped like 3 or 4 albums between that time, so definitely time to go deep dive into her discography. But yeah, just regarding this album, like it feels like the album title being called Lotus, I feel like, and I think she mentioned it in the song called Lotus, like she's just like being open, you know, opening like a flower or whatever. Maybe I made that shit up, but that's kind of like the gist that I got for like the album title. And I think that's also like the album cover. It's just like a lotus in the water, and like also lotuses being able to grow. Just usually just see them pop up out of the water. So in a place that you would least expect a flower to grow. And I feel like that also has sort of like abstract meaning to the album, to her as an artist. But yeah, definitely gonna listen to it a bunch more. Super relaxing, but very emotional too. So yeah, and fire instrumentals. I love, bro. Like there's so much to talk about. Like some of the songs were very sort of like had abstract beats or instrumentals where it's very simple. But like she still made it work very well, and then others were like felt like she was in like a neo soul like club jazz lounge where it had a whole band behind her, you know, killing it on the drums and like playing guitar and having backup singers and stuff, like providing backup vocals. So yeah, it just had the whole violins coming into play, like very beautiful instrumentals. I don't know what all went into that, if like she has a hand in that part of the album, like in the production side, but whoever was the producer, executive producer, killed it. Amazing. And yeah, just the different genres, like there were like 1 or 2 songs that were like very sort of funk heavy, almost like maybe G-funk, I think one song, but definitely just funk in general, like felt like an 80s sort of funk or like just groovy track. I think I was like envisioning her like rapping with like, you know, circle sunglasses and like an afro, like a bandana suit, pantsuit, you know. So yeah, amazing album. I'm very impressed. The one song, Youth, I'll give it another try, but was not hitting. I don't know. I don't like weird noises. I'm not like weird voices. I'm not the biggest fan of like doing imitations. Like because I get it, but I don't know, man. I don't know. But yeah, that's all I gotta say. It's been your boy Simz here. Thank y'all for watching. Peace.